I've driven over $1 million worth of sales to my clients' memberships on a platform called School, and I've done that using organic traffic and paid advertising. And in this video, I'm gonna break down exactly how I do that using Instagram stories. Super simple. But first, I'm a copywriter. You might not know me, I'm pretty small on YouTube, but I have been writing for just under a year, since about May of last year. I went from 0 to 10K in about 30 days, and then from 10K to 30K in 3 months. Won the school games in August. Now I've helped 4 communities win the games, and I'm just showing you what I'm doing. I'm not gonna tell you guys that you should do this or shouldn't do this because I'm still learning, but I'm just gonna kind of record my screen as I create in real time a story post for a client that we're launching a community for. We're basically leveraging an audience he's built for years, and we're gonna put them into a subscription model. So the goal with these story posts, I'm gonna break it down, and I'm gonna start my Loom video here. I'm going to walk you guys through some of the research I do and then actually laying out what I'm creating. Ignore all of these pictures for my thumbnails. This is just my Canva account where I literally do everything for my clients and for my personal brand as well. So starting with the first thing is the actual research I did. So I'll go over to his Instagram first. I use that to create a content plan for him. We spent a lot of time just talking about his goals in order to create this. So it's a lot more than just something you'd whip up with some research. My OCD is bothered by the fact that the Y is cut out of this. Let's fix that. There we go. Cool. Anyways, so basically what you want to do with a content plan is actually outline the objectives. So I have both his overall master doc where we link everything. Then I also can see what I need to focus on for each day. And then I also have this specific doc, which is going to be his school launch posts. So I like to outline everything, both for me and for the client, to be able to see very simply what is upcoming in the next week, what we've been working on, and also mostly just for me, because at this point, this is a client that's paying upwards of 20K. He doesn't really care how I'm doing it. He just wants me to do a good job and make him money. And so he's given me the lead on this project to just make the best post possible and do what I see fit as an expert on the platform, an expert to him. This is something that is totally new, and this is something I've done for a year now, and I've studied, and I've helped multiple people win the games. So now he's basically just given me the freedom to go and create whatever the heck I want in order to leverage a brand he's built for years and turn them into members. And so I'm using my expertise from what I've worked on with clients. And so I'm using my expertise from the results I've gotten for clients to just take the lead on this while giving him enough information to make sure anything he wants to change or strategize with me on, he can see it and keep it super simple for him. The biggest thing, and this is just a little side tangent that you want to do as a copywriter for your clients, is just make the user experience super easy. Same as if you were building an app. It should be so simple for them to see what you're working on, for them to ask questions, and especially not get overwhelmed. Because if you're signing a 16K, 20K client, personally, I'm not signing clients for less than 10K right now. And so at that level, you really just want to make it simple for them. That kind of entrepreneur doesn't need updates every single day. They just need something simple, and they need to know that it's taken care of and that you're saving them time. All right, so getting into it, I wrote out the objective of this post. You always want to start with that. You want to know what the goal is so you can make a proper CTA to that goal. Objective, send traffic to the free community, avatar, executives and musical audiences, format, picture with text, should be an X there. And then I'm also going to add some other details. So format, picture with text, angle is going to be story-based, CTA, big/new/announcement. This, I guess, would be more like the CTA style. And then below is where I'll actually put the posts themselves that we're about to go create. So now I'm going to head over to the design, and I've uploaded the pictures that I kind of want to play around with. But first, I got some inspiration from a story that he liked, or a story that he posted rather, which is a repost. Being an entrepreneur is wild. You can have $3 on Monday, $64,000 on Wednesday, and $1 left on Friday. Facts. I am going to kind of use that theme about sort of I would say that's a take risk kind of theme. And I'm going to create some posts around that. So I want a good hook. I'm going to put a lot of people into this first one. So, oh wait, I'm putting them in. I was like, where are they going? We're going to that one. So let's bring them down here. I'm thinking this one. Now I don't want to cut people off, but it's also not going to fit super well. This is one option. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to change the color to make it match a little bit better. I think that, but maybe we make it a little bit more reddish. I think that's kind of cool. And then we do another one, and maybe grab this because this is pretty cool. This could also potentially be the opening graphic. Let's see if we change this color, what would we want to change it to? Potentially just like a lighter. Now we're gonna go and grab the next graphic. By the way, those are both potential first graphics. I'm not adding any text quite yet. Oh, I hope my MacBook doesn't die. This is a pretty cool one. I don't know, like it's just a cool celebrity, but I don't know if the quality of the picture is what I want to go with for this post. We'll leave it in there though, just so we can compare. Biggest thing I want to do with like Canva posts is like be able to go and compare them. So you want to lay out a bunch of different designs. This goes for like if you're creating a web page, which by the way, I'm going to be doing that next for this client, so maybe I'll document that. I'll probably document it in my community, so let me know if you guys want to see that. Oh, that's not what we wanted to do. Let's do back, let's do click. Let's see if it'll let us just remove this. No, it doesn't. Okay, no worries. We can do a little brush action and just do that. Erase. Yeah, I still think that's less noticeable. So then we can fix that with some like drawing. Let's make this whole picture smaller though. Okay, cool. Let's add a page. Another one that I thought was pretty cool was this one. And then we're gonna kind of do like a slide deck style for this. I'm just decided that. Okay, so we've got that. I think she's got a few million people. Personally, I don't know who she is, but I know she's got a pretty big following, so she'll get recognized, I think, which is what we're optimizing for, is like people that see this post. We want them to recognize these celebrities. Okay, what's one other one we could do? We've used all of these, so I guess we'll fill one in here once we figure out which of these we're not going with, because I like to make them like 3 to 4. This could potentially actually be a good one. I think this is a good creative to start with. I like the idea of like putting it at the bottom, and I think we actually need to make this a little bit lighter. So I think one of the color options was a lighter one. And then let's just darken that a tiny bit. I think that's just basically back to the color we're at. Okay, maybe we make it a gradient. Let's try that. Canva is definitely something that everyone should know. Especially like if you are like creating full package marketing for your client, because you're just gonna need it. Anyways, okay, let's go. Oh no, that's not what we want to do. Darken that. I want to make this sort of blend. So let's make this first color like super dark. It's a bit too, but it's like a circle gradient. So let's change the shape of the gradient. Let's make it like this, and then let's just like inverse the colors. Okay, we could make this work. And then let's add a color. Let's add one more. Okay, so this one should be slightly lighter, and then this one should be even lighter. Well, that one's not even really showing up. This one maybe put it like that. Pretty weird how there's like a line here, but I think maybe this one's just a little too light. Anyways, this is me nerding out on like graphic design. It really doesn't matter much. But anyways, we'll use that for now and we can change it after. Now getting to the actual copywriting part. A little side note, by the way, if all you do is copywriting, it's gonna be really hard for you to sign clients that are more than 5K a month. But if you add in things like this, like graphic design, and you just get like half decent at it, which isn't hard, it's just like nerd out on Canva for 48 hours. And I say that just because that's literally what I did. I spent 48 hours editing one graphic, and I was editing it for a business partner of mine who's like a total nerd on graphics. And so he just kept being like, no, you gotta fix that. And I was so frustrated. I absolutely didn't enjoy the process at all. But what it did was it kind of taught me a thing or two about graphics, and now I feel pretty confident in my ability to create good graphics for clients. So first slide, we want to hook their attention. Okay. I've spent years in both the music industry. I'm also going to pull something from one of his Instagram posts that he posted recently. The caption, billion-dollar brand partnerships. Let's just say I've spent years working with networking with billion-dollar brands. I kind of want to make this text like a little smaller. So we're going to do Command X. Make this slightly wider. And then copy. Make this maybe like, no, it needs to be lighter. Do like light yellow. And then let's make it 36, maybe 40. Okay, I'm not like totally happy with this copy, but it's a start, and then we'll go back and edit it. It's like what I always say is like, you got to start with something. Okay. Let's put something in here. We've got this. Spending time with a combination of the world's most famous celebs and entrepreneurs. Okay, now we're gonna do the announcement. So we're kind of just like leading up to it, and stories like tend to have a pretty good like click-through rate. I kind of want to like make these look like he just wrote them. So I want to like, I don't know why, I feel like it looks more natural to have the text like that. Like it doesn't look like it was created in Canva. Okay. Okay, this is the announcement. Finally started showing people how they can do the same. It's literally getting dark here. It's so late. Finally started showing people how they can do the same. And because I believe that entrepreneurship not just, we'll leave it like that for now. It's probably going to be something that's like a little bit, like I feel like luck and open doors are actually too similar. But I finally started showing people So I've made a free community. No, we don't want to call it a community. I've made a free masterclass where you can see the behind the scenes of how I foster $1 billion. Let's just call it $1 million. He has fostered some $1 billion partnerships, but $1 million partnerships. And now let's just put some effects on here. Background. So you can see the behind the scenes of how I foster $1 million. Oh, that's annoying. Do I have to? Okay. I want this to be like down here. Potentially we just move these all up. And then we want one more, which is just gonna say, and we're gonna have to like space this properly. Join here. And then we're gonna put the link. So we made a free masterclass. My first ever free masterclass. To give you delete this extra one. And then let's like make the background color different, maybe make the text color like red and the background color white. See how that looks. Cool. So that's like the basic structure of it. Now there's a couple things with like the actual copy that I probably will change. I probably will change like I'll make some little tweaks to it that just, make it shorter. But that's the general framework of how I create these stories. And they're super simple. They're very natural looking, like as if the client could have just like created this on his own. And that is the goal. And so I'm actually going to go and I'm going to put some backgrounds on all of these, I think, because I like that style. It looks very natural. It's kind of messy. It's kind of just like organic. And that's the vibe that we're going for. We want this to feel like the client wrote it. I think I might like the centered look for this better. That's spaced weird. But yeah. So that's that, both on the graphic design side and then on the actual message with like the CTA here. So hopefully that was helpful. That's exactly how I design Instagram stories that my clients can post on a regular basis. I would say like 3 times a week is max, but they send traffic to their free community. It's just giving value to their audience. And yeah, so that's the behind the scenes of how I do it. Let me know what you guys would like next. And if you guys want help signing your own clients and starting to grow your copywriting business, book a call below. I would love to see how I can help you and see if you're a good fit for one of our programs, and wish you the best. I will see you in the next video.